What's going on? My name is Heather, and this is episode 7 of the Worldwide Dance Challenge. Today we have with us Jino from Brooklyn, New York, and young Pharaoh from Tucson, Arizona. Make sure you watch this all the way through because you have 24 hours to decide who you thought brought it best.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Worldwide Dance Challenge. We are so excited to be here on another show today. I'm Jesse Paul Smith. While most of us around the world are staying at home, self-distancing, can't go out to experience the best in dance, we have decided to bring the best of dance to you. We have dancers from all around the world, from all different styles that are going to come to compete head-to-head right here online, live in front of you for a chance to be named the world's best. So we're going to get to that. But before we get to that, I'm going to turn it over to my main man, DJ Adam L, all the way from Chicago. He's going to throw down a little bit of a worldwide dance party. Get after it, bro.
What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Sending love from Chicago. Throw this on a Bluetooth speaker or stereo and jam out with us. Come on.
What is going on? What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Worldwide Dance Challenge. We are so excited for another show for you tonight. We have two amazing dancers, but before I get to that, I just want you to do me a huge favor and please share this episode on whatever social media you're checking this out from right now so we can spread the word about what the Worldwide Dance Challenge is offering, not only to you as viewers, but also helping dancers be able to showcase their talent and show this world what they've got. So go ahead and hit your like buttons, your hearts, all those kinds of things, and let everybody know that you are enjoying what you're seeing. But again, I just want to give a big shout out to everybody that's making this episode possible. I need to give a big shout out to my man on the ones and twos, Mr. Adam E.L., or we call him Adam L., but from Chicago, Illinois, doing all the ones and twos, all the music. I appreciate you, man. And so we also have two dancers, and we love the fact that we have dancers from all over the world, but we have two right here in the U.S. We've got my man Jino Fort, all the way from Brooklyn, coming to bring the heat, all the way from Brooklyn. We got my man young Pharaoh from Tucson, Arizona. Both of these guys are hip-hop dancers, and they're ready to bring the heat. Now, we also have a special person that's with us today, my man Chasen Hampton. You might have seen him on a show way back in the 90s called the Mickey Mouse Club, where he got his start in the entertainment industry, and since then he has never looked back. He started touring with a group called The Party all around the world, working with people like Dre and many more, and since then has turned his career around and now is starting to help other artists get their start. He's had artists that he is developing with his company called Chasen Life, and he's had artists perform on stages like Coachella, iHeartRadio Music Awards, just to name a few. So appreciate Chasen for all his hard work on this episode. Again, my name is Jesse Paul Smith. I'm your host and one of your judges. I've had the opportunity to be a dancer for the last 18 years and have worked with some of the greats like Justin Timberlake, Rhianna, and Channing Tatum, just to name a few. Since then, I've been traveling all over the world and performed on stages in front of over 100,000 people, doing what I love, and that's helping people be inspired to do what they were created to do. But what we're going to do, this isn't about us. We're going to get to the dancers. Now, how this works is we got each dancer that has brought to you a planned piece of about 90 seconds where they're going to get down and they're going to show you the best of what they got. Then we move right from there into the battle round. And the battle round is where they have 30 seconds to freestyle to a piece of music that they know nothing about, that our very own Mr. Adam is going to bring and pick out. So they just have 2 seconds to get familiar with the music, throw down 30 seconds of their best, and then us, the judges, are going to give them feedback on how we feel they did. Now, here's the big part. These dancers are competing for not only a record, where they build up a record within the Worldwide Dance Challenge, but they're also working up towards their chance to be in our first tournament, where we're going to put together a tournament of dancers from around the world to compete for a big prize that's coming up here soon. So you're going to be able to help them out by doing one thing: going to worldwidedancechallenge.com and casting your vote to let us know who you feel brought the heat the best. So that's why it's so important for you to be sharing this episode and letting all of your people know that they need to go to Worldwide Dance Challenge to show these dancers some love. So right in backstage, we had a little bit of a coin toss, or a little bit of a rock, paper, scissors. And so Adam is going to do a coin toss to see who's the one that's going to go first. So Adam, we're going to turn it over to you, man.
First, we've got this quarter here. Young Pharaoh, what do you think? Do you want heads or tails? I'm going to flip this. Which one you want?
Tails.
Tails? All right, Young Pharaoh, you're calling it. Tails, let's see what's up. We got tails. All right, so Young Pharaoh, you get to choose if you want to go first or if you want Jino to go first. It's up to you. What do you think?
I'll let Jino go ahead and do it.
Jino, all right. Jino, you ready?
Four, three, two, one.
All right. My man, bringing the heat. Yo, that was dope. All right, we're going to throw it over to Young Pharaoh before the judges get their feedback in. But go ahead, Young Pharaoh, drop it, man.
Money, go get the money. Get you some. You know what I'm talking about? Bring it back. Bring it back. She said, put it in, so. Shorty come now, let it rain down. Put it in, so. Put it back, give me that. Put it back, so. Put it back in like so. Put it back in like so. Bring it back, so. You got voodoo, I got buku. Put it back in like so. Put it back in like so. Put it back in like so. Gotta come in like, bring it back around like so. Bring it back round like fugu. Shawty come get that ooh. Pound it down like fugu. Oh yeah, I'm like Unu, you know Juju. Chakra feel like Nunu. Chakra like I'm Zulu. Oh yeah, Mike. Rain on me, come again. Swank on me, come again. Shake that weave, that 3A, baby, that 4C. See my baby. Some days I don't wanna be cheap. See my baby, let get hella rich and go out in the sheets. Get your ones up, get your cake 5, too. 4, Give me
3,
some, yeah.
2,
I wanna taste
1.
too.
Go. All right. Man. Both competitors bringing the heat. But Chase, I got to turn it over to you, man. What are you thinking? What's your feedback, man?
Ooh, son, they were both great. That was a lot of fun to watch. And I know it's always a challenge to be dancing like off your phone and on carpet, and I have to worry about lighting and all that stuff. So you guys did a great job. Both of them went to kind of the smooth vibe, you know. Pharaoh has some clean style. The isolation was good. I love the old school kind of break and mix that I'm used to. I'm an old man. I might not look it, but I'm old. How old are you guys, just by chance, if I can ask?
I'm 21.
Oh, we might have lost him for a second, but go ahead.
It's all good, man. Yeah, Jino was great. Emotional. The isolation was great. The double jointed stuff at the end that he kind of kicked in there at the very end. I would have loved to have seen more of that right up front because that was hype. Yeah, man. I would say on Jino to add a little more fun, a little more face. Young Pharaoh was giving it up with a little lip syncing and stuff. But it's always fun to see to watch you enjoy it. It helps us enjoy it more. So I would ask for a little more of the fun to kind of come across. But yeah, man, both were great. What do you say, Jess?
Yeah, I definitely. So with Jino, I liked I liked his musicality, the way that he told a story with the piece. Definitely really strong on the movements. Really sure of himself in the movements. I like that a lot. I think that utilizing the space a little bit more. He did great with his levels. I just would have liked to see a little bit more use of the space that he had. Young Pharaoh, man, I definitely dig your style. Definitely one of the things I liked was 2 different styles between the competitors, which was great. Young Pharaoh, I liked the diversity within your 90-second piece that you had there. So I like that a lot. I think one of the things I would say is that be a little bit more definitive on some of your movements. Some of your movements, I could tell you were questioning yourself. You weren't sure, but you definitely were having fun. So that made up for it. But if I could say one thing is just being a little bit more definite on some of your movements. But I definitely dig your style. So now what we're going to do is we're going to turn over into the battle round. So the battle round consists of 30 seconds. Each competitor gets to compete and do a freestyle session there for 30 seconds. Now, just again, what I want to stress with you guys is that everybody needs to help these dancers out by going and sharing the episode as much as you possibly can on social media. Make sure you're heading over to worldwidedancechallenge.com to vote who you think brought it best. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the battle round. Now, since we had Young Pharaoh that got to go, that got to have Jino go first. Young Pharaoh, I'm going to have you go first on this battle round, man. So how this works again is the DJ is going to go ahead and pick his music of choice, and each dancer is going to have 30 seconds to bring it down.
Okay, can you hear me?
As hard as they possibly can. So why don't you go ahead, Adam, and throw it down for me. Now we're going to throw it over to my man, Jino. Are you ready to do this 30-second battle round, brother? All right. Look at the creativity. My man. All right. I gotta hand it to Jino on that one. He was trying to fumble around with his camera, trying to figure out what was going on, and we just threw it at him. He jumped right in there and got it down. So nice work on both competitors. So yeah, I definitely the freestyle round. I definitely like Jino on that. And Young Pharaoh, man, again, definitely like how you quickly picked up the musicality and the beat and was working with that and really put a smooth twist to it. So, Chasen, what did you think, bro?
I agree, man. You took the words out of my mouth. The musicality on both those battles were great, man. You guys picked up that music great, threw the right moves to the right music. And again, Young Pharaoh, I like the bunch of use of styles, man. It was a good mix of moves on that. But both of you guys, man, that's a hard one, man. I'm gonna have to, just like I did on the last battle, I'm gonna have to go back and watch this one pretty close. Both
Well,
great, man.
this is where you, the audience, can help us out a lot, because again, we have two judges. We have two judges here that are on the show that are giving their feedback, that are scoring these two competitors, but you, the audience, make a big impact on the outcome of this battle. So make sure that you go to worldwidedancechallenge.com to go ahead and cast your vote, and make sure you realize that you have 24 hours. So make sure you're telling, if you support either of these dancers, get your friends and family to go to worldwidedancechallenge.com. You can check out the episode and make sure you get a glimpse of what they were able to bring to the show, and you can go ahead and vote to see who brought it best. But what I also want to do is I want to help you guys understand and get to know these dancers a little bit. So young Pharaoh, I want to ask you a couple questions, bro, just to help the audience get to know you a little bit better. But I know, man, you're from Tucson, Arizona. So tell me again how old you are and how long you've been dancing.
I'm 21. I've been dancing since I was young. No class experience, just self-taught. So that's it.
That's awesome, man. How long have you been dancing? Like, so would you say, how long have you really started taking it serious?
I would say I started taking it serious about 3 years ago.
Okay. And what's like the real dream for you, man? Like, where do you want to see dance do for your life in the future?
I just want to see it expand, just everything about me, just styles, just spreading the love towards people, inspiring different people, just how I've been inspired, and just get the love across the world, because that's it. At the end of the day, it's art, and everybody needs that art.
That's awesome. That's awesome, bro. So I appreciate that. And Jino, I know that, again, you hail from Brooklyn there, my man. So again, let us know a little bit about you. How long have you been dancing?
Oh, well, I've been dancing for about 9 years. I've been traveling through it. I started in New York because I'm originally from like the South.
Okay.
Like North Carolina, Florida. Went to Virginia, then from Virginia to New York. But in New York, I started going on tour with artists, etc. I've been a part of the agency, MSA, overseas, came back. But I lost MSA though because I was gone too long for overseas. But yeah, so now I'm back teaching back in the States. Unfortunately, the quarantine slowed down a lot of the work because I was living in China. Now, warning label, I left before the pandemic.
Okay, there you go.
I know you're
Just
like,
in time.
wait a minute, kick him off the line. Kick him off the line.
So
like,
what's the dream for you, brother? Where would you like to see dance put you for your future?
say that again?
What would you like to see dance do for your future? Like, where do you see yourself going with dance?
Okay. I want dance to do something bigger than myself these days. And now, when I was like younger, I was like, at first, I was like, yeah, it's about me. I want to be the best dancer in the world. And I want to be the teacher that goes around the world and teaches relentlessly. Until I realized that got way too tiring. so because you're going to be doing that for the rest of your life, because there's always going to be some young blood coming up and getting just as nice, just nice, new generation. So now I want dance to make my life better, but not only that, the family I have in the future and the future generations that are above me as well. So I'm using dance for more than myself. It's for something more than myself, like the family in the future and more than that, something like that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, here's what I can tell you is that this show was created just for people like Jino and young Pharaoh, to help dancers really build a platform for themselves that they can showcase what they have to the world, tell their story. And, dance can be so valuable in so many different aspects of life. You can use it in so many different ways to make an impact. And that's really what we want this show to be about, is to make an impact and show and spread positivity. So again, I give big props to both Jino and young Pharaoh for showcasing their talent, blessing us with their talent. So again, please do me a favor and help these guys out by going to worldwidedancechallenge.com and casting your vote. And I want to say thank you to you, the audience, for making this show possible, and for partaking in what we love to do. and watching these two talented dancers do what they love to do. So we're going to say adieu. Now you can tune in tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time to find out who won. But again, we need your vote. So go to worldwidedancechallenge.com to cast your vote. But before we head out, we want to give these guys a little bit of a showcase again. So Jino and young Pharaoh, we're gonna bring Adam L to come in and just do a little bit of a Worldwide Dance Challenge dance party send-off. We're gonna have you guys just dance a little bit with the DJ. So if you wouldn't mind getting up and shaking a thing or two for the audience again. And Adam, why don't you kick it off, brother? Woo-hoo! All right, y'all, this is the Worldwide Dance Challenge saying have a good day, good night, and we'll see you next time.